how'd you get here?
So it's been a long time since I've come back to Sonic X Shadow Generations. I haven't played it in eons. You know, we got the Sonic Unleashed recomp. There's just... Like, I'm playing that, bro. I love this game, it's great, whatever, but I'm playing that, and I've been putting off the hard mode stuff for a while. Not because it's actually that hard, but because I finished the game out of sight, out of mind. I'm like a fucking toddler. It's just, you know, I can't mentally focus on more than one thing at a time, and then I start new things, and then I disappear into the ether, and then I'm like, oh god, yeah, I had that thing I was doing, and that thing I was doing, and that thing I was doing. Is it embarrassing? Maybe. Is it normal for me? I wish I could say it wasn't, bro, but, you know, I have the brain of a 5-year-old, and shit just disappears from my consciousness when it's not immediately in front of me. What are you gonna do about it, bro? Let me have this. Let me have this. But I finally decided, you know what, fuck it, it's time. I have to come back. I have to get the S ranks and all the hard mode stuff and Shadow Gens, and it was very interesting. You can kind of tell I'm struggling a little bit, but I get better and better throughout this video, because this game is very easy to pick up, right? In a lot of Sonic games, there tends to be this kind of curve that you have to deal with where, you know, the game feels very difficult to control initially, but the more you start to understand the mechanics, the better you get at it, right? And that's an element of every Sonic game known to man. You know, there's this replay value that's inherent in the way that the game is designed. That's awesome. That's great. I love that shit. But this game has this, like, I don't know, it has a similar thing where you do have to take a while to get used to it. I thought I got rid of all the retries. There you go. Have a little behind the scenes action. I fucking sucked at this, apparently. But, you know, generally, this game still has that kind of mentality to it, that nature to it, where you do have to restart levels a lot, and you do have to kind of figure out and learn these levels and the control feel and everything. But for some reason, it is honestly really fucking easy to pick up and play this game again after not having played it for a really long time. Like, you'll notice, again, I'm still struggling. Like, I'm not playing these the best I can, so there's still that degree of, you know, replay value that you get from having, I mean, played the game and understanding the mechanics and everything. And coming back to it after multiple months isn't just going to be seamless. You know, it's not one of those games. But it still feels really easy to get back into. And I don't know if that's just because I'm a Sonic head. I don't know if it's because I have some type of tism. I don't know, bro. I have no idea. But it's great. It's great. This game controls like a fucking dream. And especially after playing, you know, base generations, and especially after playing Unleashed, brother, this game feels fucking awesome. Like, I think it's my favorite controlling boost formula game still. That was how I felt immediately after I played the game, but also, you know, everyone succumbs to that recency bias. You can't not succumb to the recency bias if you are a fan of that thing. You know, you're gonna play the newest thing and you're gonna be like, this is the best thing since sliced bread, because it's new. You know, it's new, bro. It's just this new Sonic content. Of course I'm gonna be meat riding it, bro. It's how it is, man. I don't know what to tell you. But generally, I think I was right. I think I was right on the money, bro. I can't lie to you. I think I would say that again. All right, I wouldn't go back on my words that I said in the first run-through of this and all my other content, okay? This game feels fucking amazing to play. It is the best controlling boost formula game, and it was so easy to slip back into. It was like a fucking glove, bro. It was like a fucking glove. Now, on the actual hard mode content, one, they did not have to do this. It was a plenty meaty game without the hard mode content. It was very unnecessary for them to add these. By the way, if you don't know how the hard mode content works or how to access it, after you beat the game, a little Doom Eye will appear, and he's like, "Oh, fuck you, Shadow, I have more challenges for you." And that's what he sounds like, bro. But, you know, that's how you get it, right? You go back, and there are these new challenges that have appeared, and it's just all these little challenges that kind of put your understanding of the mechanics to the test. None of these are, like, insanely hard. I wouldn't say any of these, like, really made me pause on my initial playthrough of this game, like, at all. They are very much doable for the average player. But they are still very fun, and there are quite a few of these challenges that I would personally go back to, even after playing this game, even if I wasn't doing this for content. Like, there are just a lot of really fun challenges that they've made with pre-existing assets, with pre-existing levels. It feels, honestly, you know what? I'm gonna say it. After playing a little bit of the Sonic Unleashed DLC, which is very much sucked off like the second coming, man, these stages can feel of similar levels of quality to the Sonic Unleashed DLC stages. Not this one. This one fucking sucks. This one is not particularly good. It is very much the exact same thing, except now there's a fuckload of bombs, and also the only challenge is you have to hit one crate, which is literally right there at the fucking end. So I S-ranked this on my first try. This stage is ass. Like, I'm sorry. There's a few here and there that it's kind of like, well, they were really just trying to make anything. And, you know, it is a little unfortunate that, you know, out of all the 3D sections you could have taken from the Kingdom Valley section of this, like, why this one, bro? Why this one? There's the challenge, by the way, you have to hit that one box. Oh, whoop-de-fucking-do. I'm getting too heated about a dumbass fucking stage. This one's really interesting, though. I really like this one. This is the only stage in the entire game that forces you to slide. This is quite literally the only one. And this brings up a point that I want to make and that I still feel very strongly about. This game's really fucking fun, and there's a lot of potential here. And honestly, this is a more platforming-heavy, interesting version of the boost formula than I think a lot of other... That's my commentary for the day. I hope you enjoy it. I think it is a more interesting iteration of the boost formula than a lot of people give it credit for, right? Because it is very different. This is not Sonic Unleashed. This is not Sonic Generations. It is a, first and foremost, platformer, right? And it's slower, and it's just a little easier to maneuver, shit like that, right? This is definitely not your average boost formula Sonic experience pre-Forces. Okay? Cool. We got that out of the way. No shit, Sherlock. I know, whatever. I do wish that they would bring back some of that more reactionary gameplay with the slide, right? Where you kind of go up loops and whatever, and then bam, there's this little slide thing that pops out of nowhere, and you have to react really quickly to it. It's small apples, it's small things, but realistically, I think it worked really well in that one hard stage, and they could have done it more at the end of the day. But ignoring all that, this has to be my favorite hard mode stage. Flat out, period, end of story. This stage is fucking awesome. I think it gets this kind of boost meter management shit down perfectly, where if you want to do like crazy skips like that, you have to be very careful about where you use your boost, when you use your boost, because when you start boosting, that uses more meter than continuing to boost. You have to be very, very, very careful about meter management. You have to deeply understand how the meter drains, how that shit works, and if you don't, you can't do a lot of the cool skips, you go slower, you don't get the S rank. That stage fucking rocks. And just flat out, frankly, that is the stage I spent the most time recording. I know it was 5.5 seconds because I cut it down to, you know, the attempt that I actually got perfect. But I could have gotten the stage down pat just fine. But I had to get that S rank, bro. I had to. Not only because I just like getting all the S ranks in this game, it's fun, but it just like, it hit a chord. It struck a chord for me. And fuck, I love it so much. That genuinely, that's a stage I would go back to over a lot of other missions that are in this game. It's so fucking fun. It's perfect. I like it. That is easily the best hard mode stage you can possibly play. If you haven't tried any of them yet, you're too afraid of them or whatever, just try that one out, bro. It's so fucking fun. These stages, on the other hand, they're alright. I think this one's fine. It is very much, you know, hey, we're gonna test your knowledge about the Doom Morph, whatever. Doom Morph is a perfectly fine mechanic when you know how to use it. This stage, though, how should I say? It's fucking terrible. Like, it's just boring, man. It utilizes this mechanic that you see in like every single 2D, 3D platformer known to man. So there's nothing interesting going on. It feels very much like a Sonic Colors throwaway stage, and it's just not for me. It's not for me. I think the mechanic is a little boring. It feels so much slower than literally every other stage known to man. You don't get a lot out of using Chaos Control other than just flat out pausing the timer, because, you know, it doesn't pause anything important. It's just like some Flappy Bird bullshit, like right here. It's a very uninteresting stage. Chaos Island definitely got, I think, the shaft when it comes to these hard mode stages. Flat out, I think Chaos Island got the shaft in a lot of cases in the base game. I think Chaos Island Act 1 is fun. Don't get me wrong, guys. But Doom Morph is very difficult to get the hang of, and they don't explain it well, and that puts a damper on people's initial playthrough of Chaos Island Act 1. So I think Chaos Island Act 1, super fun to go back and replay. but on an initial playthrough, not great. And these hard mode stages don't really change my feelings on Chaos Island at all.